P2H live on Twitch TV. Hey, it ain't bad. Not bad at all. I'm not gonna worry about it. It's a little bit after 7 Eastern Standard Time. May 13th, 2018. You know, I've been enjoying my time playing with this classy DeadEYE. It's been productive, I will say. It's been getting better and better at sniping at various ranges. You know, that 60 and out, you know, like draw distance. I've been getting, so I got that prepared, competent deal going on, and I've got the deadly and sustained for the close range Healy do. I'm not opposed to either tactic, either playstyle. I like having both of those guns available to me. I still want to try the skill haste version of this build. It doesn't have the health on kill that I enjoy, but it has the ability to produce those heals quicker. I think I would use the first aid ability booster shot in that regard. You know, get booster shot repeatedly.
Readings indicate this area is safe.
I think that would be the play to make. But isn't this nifty? Hey. Resolution is a little different for anybody who's unused to what I've been doing over here. I had to change some things so that it would look more appropriate. Here, I'm trying to make some adjustments. Maybe I'll just throw it over here. That's fine. Cool. I've got the chat on my main screen, which is kind of nice, so I can see you guys a little easier. I might put it down over here. Now it's near the in-game chat. Cool. I like it. I like it where it's at. So now when I'm looking at the chat in-game, I can see you guys relatively easy. Ugh. Nice. Nice. I've also started collecting high-ends. Because I'm aware of a growing movement to move into the level 29 servers, essentially rolling back the clock on classified gear sets, on exotics, opening up the game back to these high ends. And you know what? I applaud the effort of the community at large to try and solve an issue of balance that the developers have not been able to address or have been unwilling to address as of yet. There is a PvP rebalance in the near future coming up, but it's not happened yet. So, but it's just it's frustrating. It's frustrating that that we've got everybody deciding to quit, essentially. The late game. Giving up. It's that bad where everybody's decided, you know, it's time to leave. It's time to vacate. And I'm not thrilled with the decision.
Agent, let's talk.
I think it's regrettable that we're letting Stryker and the two counterparts to it, Predator and Nomad, dictate the flow of gameplay in the Dark Zone. I think there's more to this game than those 3 gear sets. I think there's even room for high ends. On certain builds, not necessarily all of them. I think you would be right in assuming that certain builds you would want to avoid losing that 6-piece classified bonus, but at the very least there's certain 5-piece gear sets that are worth running and maybe losing the 6-piece. Like right now, I'm on DeadEYE.
System rebooted.
I'm gonna probably run a variant of this where I drop probably the chest piece and opt for some more armor. Make this thing sturdy as shit. Why would I do that? Because the 6-piece bonus, I'm not using it quite as often. I use the Devil and Heal bonuses more than I do the 6-piece bonus of this gear set. 100% extra damage is cool, but it's hard to proc that and make it work at the end of the day. Oh my god. That guy just punched my head in.
Seconds.
Oops. That wasn't gonna work. Not on 4K stamina. Oh, yep, he's gonna grill me. Ooh. Yeah. But, what was I saying before I did a really dumb thing? Yeah, so the idea is that, what was it? I was just talking about something important. And then I was having myself a giggle. That's what I'm saying is, I think we did not give the new meta a fair shake, and I think that it's cowardly that players are running away. They're running away. They're burying their heads in the sand and avoiding the problem instead of dealing with it. Mind you, I prefer it when players take the initiative and try and solve a problem on their own. That's important. I think we really shouldn't be pushing the devs to fix every problem in this game. But I don't think it's a solution to run away from your problems. Right? I'm not overly fond of this methodology. En masse too. That's the thing, is the adaption of the the strategy to move to 29. The movement itself is so swift.
You are now entering a safe area.
Like, there is a lot of dissatisfaction with the balance in the community, and I don't disagree with them. I don't. I totally understand. I hope that
Transmissions jammed.
instead
Coverage only.
of
Backup
moving
activated.
back
System
to
rebooted.
the 4-piece gear sets,
You are now leaving the safe
we
area.
maybe take the time to develop some stuff in this current meta. Let me see here. I got health on kill, whatever. Like, for instance, if I wanted, right? I've got these, forceful, don't really need that. Rapid's cool for healing if I had more skill cooldown. But here, robust. Increase armor wall and cover by 10%. Easy, right? Health roll, armor damage, ammo cap. I'd probably reroll the armor damage for the health on kill or what have you. I could even go into skill haste. This would be my low roll for stamina. I can maintain my firearms rolls. This would be fine. Which one is my stamina roll right now? This guy? Yeah, see, this guy, it's fine. I could find a knee pad that's better at some point. But all I need to do is reroll this stamina roll to, probably firearms, is it? Yeah, firearms. So I would actually have better firearms in the end. I would have a little less toughness, so I would do a little bit more damage, and I would get that armor roll. So how about I do that right now? How about I... Let's make a point. Let's talk about... Let's talk about how high ends are still viable in the level 30s, and that we don't have to necessarily go to level 29. Is I'm going to do it right now. Mind you, high ends will be more effective overall at level 29. Guaranteed. Because you don't have the classifieds skewing the stat distribution. But I think we need to give a fairer shake to our high-end brethren. Eh? These guys, huh? So I just put on a high-end. I need to reroll a stat on it, and I need to reroll my knee pads. This stamina stat's gotta go for firearms. So what I recommend, if you're going to start rolling your high ends on your level 30 builds, is that you use your low rolls from your high ends for your secondary or tertiary stats. And your primary stats be your classifieds, naturally. Right? That makes sense, doesn't it? Because you want your firearms on your firearms build to be optimal. And then when we're talking about the chest piece here, that's stamina, health. I want this enemy armor damage out of here. Getting rid of that enemy armor damage. Skill haste, all resist. I take skill haste. I need health on kill for this one. Just to stay with what I've got going on. Oh, I mean, I could do exotic damage. I mean, this is another way you could build it. Do exotic damage resilience. But I'm gonna insist that you take the time to think about what's going to be happening to your build. Because what happens here, really? You lose 140 of your stats, right? Because you drop from the max cap on classified is 140 or 1,400, and then you have the max cap on these things is 260. You know, 1,260. So, or roughly, I don't know, maybe it's probably like 1 or 2 points above that. But the idea here is that you're dropping like, what, 140 points? As long as it's not the holster. Holsters you need to avoid like the plague, because you can't drop 320 points. It's still, they made it so that holsters, it's a sad day for holsters. But, there you go. So here's our armor. Have anything I can roll for that? Optimization. Yeah, I'm gonna optimize this. So we gotta give it a fair shake. Okay. And, well, I mean, that's pretty close to max cap armor. Let's save the one roll there. There you go. Okay, so what I did was I dropped the 6-piece bonus, which is when zoomed, getting a headshot kill with marksman rifle increases critical hit damage by 20% every second to a maximum of 100%, will increase stability by 100%. Last 10 seconds or until no longer zoomed. Not overly helpful. Not overly helpful. We can do better. Perhaps if you had a tankier setup, you know, like a stamina of 5k or say 6k, do like a 6-7, or essentially a 7-6. Excuse me. But this is what we're doing. This is the build. But now we've switched out that bonus for robust, increase armor while uncovered by 10%, and I use a lot of cover to cover, so this makes sense to have. Still have the same health roll. We're only dropping, so it's 172, so it's not even as bad as I thought it was. I don't, this movement to resist, you might even want to run the, what is that thing, the, exotic chest piece there, Barrett's. Get the additional damage, right? The armor, the damage, depending on what you're, popping out there. But I'm gonna run robust.
Come take a look.
Probably. It may be Barrett's. We'll see. Let me look at Barrett's chest piece, because I got a few Barrett's out here. Barrett's bulletproof. Exotic ammo cap. So no skills cooldown. Skill powers by 10%. So then when I shove out my smart cover, there you go. Better smart cover. One skill on cooldown. Damage increased by 5%. So smart cover's out. I'm doing more damage. That's actually cool. I might run that. 2 skills out. So I popped the heal. I've increased my armor. Huh. I may run this. This might be the thing to do. This exotic chest piece might actually be better than what I was thinking it would be. And I would like it over this reckless piece, 8%, 5 versus 8, and I would take 10% more. I don't want to take 10% more. Let's be real, I don't want to take 10% more. Fuck that shit. Yeah. But I'm gonna start with just this high end, man. I want to show you the high end in action. 'Cause we don't need the... It's not that bad. Okay? I can think of a few sets.
Agent, we're getting word of supply drops landing, but they're arriving in the dark.
I can think of a few sets that,
but I'm not quite sure what.
You could probably lose that 6-piece bonus. Be alright.
Sure. You better get there before the wrong people get their hands on whatever it is, because I got a feeling it's not pasta and blankets. Get on
In
it,
Alpha
Agent.
Bridge, do you really need the proc on your every kill? Wouldn't you rather be a better teammate and actually have your abilities proc
Readings indicate this area is contaminated.
for your teammates? A few other things. Firecrest is another one I would think of if you don't really need those fire bullets. Lose that 6-piece bonus because it's a 2% proc chance. So if you want to use the MDR doesn't really fare well with that 2%.
Leaving contaminated area.
So I would say lose the if you really want that MDR damage, lose your 5-piece. Pick up like a Pharaoh's Mask. Pharaoh's Mask so that, because the thing is, you don't, those bodies explode and they don't set you on fire, sure, but your fire grenades set you on fire still. If you want to toss them on yourself.
30 seconds till extraction complete.
It becomes problematic for you.
Seconds.
I don't see anyone going in to put it on. No need to proc status. What's my... Huh. I lost track of my feed here. There it is. Sorry about that. Channel. There we go. Oh, I don't want... Oh my god. Give me the channel. I just want to see what's going on. You schmuck. There you go. Alright. Well, I got a false rope here. The false hope of a false rope. I think I might run that Barrett's, to be honest with you. Running a Barrett's, doing the cover to cover into smart cover. And then if I get into trouble, I pop the... I would assume a first aid would be solid there. So maybe I would go into skill haste. Instead of health on kill. That would be the move to make. So like I would do this. There we go. 5% damage. And also we have the 10% on the smart cover. So the smart cover is actually stronger than what it looks. And then I would replace my turret with the booster shot. So that when the smart cover is still deployed, and I can deploy the first aid for damage resist, and then I get 10% more armor because 2 skills are down. And then I have enough skill haste where it comes back up quickly enough I can cycle. It's not a bad idea. I can actually see Barrett's bulletproof chest piece really being
Update. Remaining supply drops will expire in 30
viable
seconds.
on this build.
Warning. You are now entering a contaminated area. Now leaving the contaminated area.
So cover to cover. Damage increase.
Supply drops have been terminated.
Cool. Ah. I'm not opposed to this idea. Right now I'm only using Robust. Robust has a better flat armor bonus. It's 10% the whole time instead of, you know, just... But the thing is, Barrett's has Robust built into it. But it also has the damage buff. Pop up, do less. Do less. There you go. Oh, crumb.
Alert. Detecting hostiles.
Oh, jeez. Aha. Alright. I'm only using a Robust chest piece right now. If I switch to the Barretts, I'm going to get a whole lot more out of this thing. I just want to prove to you guys that you're not losing that much when you switch out from, you know, your full classifieds to your high ends. Like, you do not have to retreat to level 29. There's... Don't let Striker scare everybody off of the end game. Don't let them dictate the level 30 Dark Zone. I don't think we fought hard enough yet. I think I mean, I think it's fair to say that a lot of people discredit too many builds because of Striker. Because right now I'm on DeadEYE. And I understand the 6-piece DeadEYE bonus is kind of whack. You know, you gotta get a headshot kill to get 200% damage and stability. But that's why I say, hey, that's why a high end would be viable, right? Suddenly, you can run something like a Barrett's bulletproof. Because that's what, an additional 5% damage when one skill is out. When 2 skills are out, you get damage relief. Depending on your playstyle, it can be quite good. I mean, I'm using smart cover. I'm using this steady hands. Like, I'm pretty accurate at range. I can decimate these strikers if I play my build. If I don't play their game. Because they're all about that responsive game type, right? You do not have to play them at their optimal range. And that confuses the shit out of me, because all these players, they refuse. They have to play Predator, they have to play Nomad, because they refuse to back down off of that 10 meters or less fight. It boggles my mind. Like, dude, it's... You'll get called a coward, sure, but you're using a sniper rifle. Of course you're a coward, right? Like, you're not supposed to be up front. You're supposed to run away. You're supposed to fight them at extreme ranges where you're not taking hits. That's the whole point. Like, let them be mad. Enjoy your time living and dealing damage at absurd ranges. And then when they get too close, pop out that crowd control. Don't let them build stacks, down them in 5 hits. Like, seriously, do not let strikers dictate the way this game is played. But I mean, it might be too late for that now, because I already see the movement to level 29 picking up steam. I don't disagree with taking the initiative and trying to solve it yourselves, but it's disheartening. It's demoralizing, right? I don't like that we're giving up, because that's what it feels like we're doing. I mean, you could argue the fact that there's more diversity and whatnot, but I don't want to concede the level 30 zones to Striker, the counterparts to it. I can't. I won't do it. I won't be part of it. When I make build videos, I will acknowledge the level 29 community. I did decide that much, at least. I will chastise you. It's not... I don't agree with it. I do not agree with it. So I have to speak up on it. But...
Attention. Exiting dark zone.
I think your protest of the current meta is important.
Safe.
Your methodology I'm not thrilled with, but I think you need to do it. Do it your way. I can't disagree with it.
I'll be seeing you again.
And if it loosens up the dark zone from a lot of the PvP nonsense that's been going on, then
Backup activated.
I suppose overall it's better. It's for the good of the
Now
community.
exiting the safe area.
I just... the motivation and all that, it's just, feel like we could be doing better. Better than what we're gonna... better than that choice. We have options still available to us. We could do better. We have to. We have to be able to do better, right? Otherwise, like, we're conceding the dark zone to a build that doesn't really deserve it.
Another agent has joined your team. Warning. Readings indicate this area is contaminated.
And I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. You know, if you've got an opinion that differs from mine, I'm not gonna razz you for it.
Leaving contaminated area.
I suppose it depends on the opinion. There are certain opinions that are worthy of admonishment. But, no, it's... Oh, we're at a point where, where we really do need to consider new players, consider the future of the game as we move into the Division 2, what we want to get out of the game. So I recommend everybody at least send an email or what have you, however they take those messages, send something their way. I know I'm gonna send at least one.
Now leaving the contaminated
Probably I'll send them
area.
a series of messages through whatever their preferred receiving means. Because they gotta know that when they fuck up, people are paying attention, it matters, we care about the game,
Exiting the
and they should know
contaminated
what's
area.
going on in their game. For all we know, they don't know that there's a lot of people moving to level 29, filling up those zones. They may not know it yet.
What? You think you can take us?
Contact! Get that AO under control! Hard on!
Well, we're gonna see if our friend PvPs or not, that's for sure.
Keep up the pressure!
30 seconds till extraction complete. Confirmed. Cargo is secured.
Get down now!
15 seconds.
Warning. Your division affiliation has been disavowed. You are now marked as rogue.
There we go.
We've lost the target. Pickup has been compromised.
D3 knees. Hey, I'm into it.
Walk them down now! Making a fast fight.
Nice.
Agent, I am inbound on your position.
There's enough players nearby that we're gonna have to probably fight a few people. They're popping sodas like crazy.
Confirmed. Rogue status no longer active. Item extraction is go.
Interesting. I am surprised that they did not come back.
Ready to bring it on board. Seconds till extraction complete.
They just gave us that D3 for nothing.
Seconds.
Oh, there's a free D3 classified. Hey, not against it. I'll take those. Oh, here comes somebody.
God bless it.
Package is secure. Extraction complete.
Shock out! Easy target!
Hey, Crazy Town.
Yeah, what's up?
Eh,
Thanks, sir.
hey, no problem. You looked like
Bit
you
of
could
fighting
use a
for
friend.
everything. Yeah.
I could use a mule. Oh, jeez. Well, these trusting individuals. Oh, Crazy Town is running Alpha Bridge. Nice. So we got Alpha Bridge, probably Striker, and a DeadEye. Same team. Nice. Optimal range on these Devil and Heal guns is somewhere around 60 meters. So even when you don't have a vert grip on one of them, you will still be able to land those shots at real long range and hit optimal damage. Be alright. That's all of them on the ground floor. Oh, this way, guys. Sorry. Took a wrong turn. Let's just, go up this one right here.
Have been detected.
Cool.
Confirmed. Area has been secured.
I'll keep grabbing electronics mods and whatnot so I can deconstruct them. I need more parts. Could always use mods too. Oh no, I don't want that. Get away from me. Gross. Banshee Shadow knee pads. Hey. Hey, feeling those. Hey. Not against it. Alright, well, I guess we'll just keep going north a bit. I might switch to this sawn-off for a little bit. Reload some ammo.
We can turn this damn city around.
Going in hot. Move out of the way, you punk. Oh, that's a good drop. Good thing to hear.
Area secure.
And there you go. It's no contamination events or anything like that, but at least we're still farming them up pretty good. I mean, if I'm getting drops, that probably means the two of them are getting decent drops as well. Let's switch to a green just so we have full rainbow and they don't feel inclined to pick one up. Easier to ambush somebody when they do not have green.
shit, I went the wrong way.
Engaging. Tango spotted.
Let me show you my moves. Hey. Oh, he just ran up right on me. That was rough. Oh, that attack link. Almost behooves you as an alpha bridge to kind of shrink that timer on your you get alts based on how balanced your build is. So it almost makes sense to reduce that timer intentionally by debalancing your build so that you can cycle into different alts quickly. Because, be real, I mean, the best of the green is in the initial proc. So, you know, proc green, blue proc, you know, you want some distance with it, same with attack link, but you only need to get it so far. Cool.
Area has been secured.
Yeah, drop some of these mods for guns, knee pads. I accidentally. Oh no. Don't need accuracy. Don't need the rate of fire, it's too low. Crit, headshot. Nope, doesn't have crit chance. If it doesn't have crit chance, it has headshot damage on it, it is not viable in my book. So we'll skip it. End up stopping and switching out some items, I think. Getting some ammo, emptying my stash a little bit. Get ready for this betrayal. Crazy Town will go down easy. He's using Alpha Bridge. Probably his firearms heavy, which means when you ambush him, pretty much folds like a wet noodle.
Gotta end this JTF bullshit that keeps happening.
Area secure.
That 10 seconds of stability is a hell of a drug. Just count. Hey, buy your keys at the checkpoints, everybody. Buy your keys at those checkpoints.
There's Diptech over here.
Yeah, I'm just opening boxes and stuff. I'll probably grab that in a moment.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to avoid the high-end boxes right now because they just fill up your inventory.
Okay.
As as much as I love the div tech. I'm just hoping for the green box, that's all. I'll go back and pick it up if I don't. Damn this dude with these granadas. Alpha Bridge. That's not Striker? Where are you? Not a Striker.
Confirmed. Area has been secured.
Interesting. Wait, can I pick up my mod over here?
There's a chest over here if anybody's got a key.
Yeah, I ran out. I'm plumb dry. Opened what I could.
Oh, I have to buy some.
I'm actually gonna head to the checkpoint.
Alright.
Yeah, those chests are points this week, so that's easy points if you wanna try and grind your way up that scoreboard.
Fucking said he won't quit.
And none of them are running immunizers, so this crowd control is gonna go a long way. I wonder what they're running. So maybe that's a Predator's mark, since he's running a house, I'm assuming. There's a lot of damage going on there, and he's using tac link. So maybe he's just trying to get the reloads, the damage output, trying to make that all work for him. I almost feel like we need to kick out Urkaz first, and then some crazy town. Just so we can ensure that the Pred bleed is gone, and then the Alpha Bridge I can pretty much ensure that I destroy on my lonesome. I just need the Alpha Bridge to run distraction for me. That's all I really need. Yeah, I'm gonna restock, grab a cup of coffee, and then we can go and extract. Yeah, make sure your stash is empty too.
Alright.
It's always a tragedy when you walk up to the extraction. It's like, oh, hey, yeah, full.
Oh, no, I hate that.
Because they have to remain at the checkpoint to fix it. Forceful armor? No, we already got one that I like.
I just pick this up if anybody wants it.
No. Oh, no. Disrupt resist, we already established that's pretty good. That's not. Nope. 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 Cool. Nope. Nope. So mask, we might get refreshed. There's a resist that's pretty good in there. Let's see. Enduring is good. Crit chance, damage to elites, health. Maybe. We might partner that with decisive headshot damage. Nope. Not right now.
I got what you
Not
need.
with the sidearms.
I think we're done here.
Because you know what? Doesn't count on a sawed off. So it doesn't count in anything. Alright. Here, give me a moment. I'm gonna grab a cup of coffee. 1 sec. It'll take me like 1 minute.
Alright, that's cool.
Alright. I'm back.
Hey, get your ass over here.
Okay.
Transmissions jammed. Proximity coverage only. Backup
So
activated.
one thing I would change, I would just have a coffee pot in my room
Warning, now entering dark zone.
instead of down the ways.
Yeah.
But no, everybody wants access to a coffee pot. Fine. Make it communal. Okay. For anybody unfamiliar with the channel, what's about to happen is what I refer to as a kickflip. I'm going to kick both of these players out of my party. I'm going to take their stuff. Hopefully. Who knows, I might jinx it.
You got a bird inbound on your
But,
position.
in this scenario, I have an Alpha Bridge player and presumably a Predator's Mark player.
Agent, I am inbound on your position.
Your Co's being the Predator's Mark, some crazy town being the Alpha Bridge. My game plan for today
Chopper
is
is
to
inbound.
kick out your Co's first, since the Predator's Mark is the bigger of the two threats, and have some crazy town run interference for me as I snipe down the... Oh no, he switched. He's now on Nomad. Oh boy. Attack Link Nomad. Yeah, that'll be a problem. He needs to go first. Some crazy town going to flip ear calls for their stuff. They have Nomad, so be careful. If they attack.
You got a bird
There we
inbound
go.
on your position.
Beginning item extraction.
Alright, I'm gonna throw my stuff on to initiate bad behavior.
Confirmed. Cargo secured.
There it is. Alright, here's the rogue proc. Here, Cross
Warning.
gets
You
kicked.
disavowed a division. This action will mark you as rogue.
30 seconds till extraction complete.
Who was that? Who just went rogue?
Alert, an agent has left your team.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
15 seconds.
Warning, agent on your team is down. Requires assistance.
They did not listen to the plan, but that's okay.
Pickup secured.
That was a little screwed up. If I'd have known that leaving a team, I'd have shot her. I thought we were all rogue.
That's okay. Well, maybe next time I'll get a good clip.
Which way are they headed? Are they headed towards me?
Still on top of me.
Okay.
They might be headed toward you now. I don't really see them.
Okay, I see him. He's only got 2 seconds left. I think I'm gonna go rogue myself.
Alert. A member of your team has disavowed division affiliation. The team will be marked rogue.
Well, there you go. Maybe next time.
Confirmed. Rogue status no longer active.
I'm assuming Crazy Town doesn't read their chat. Oh well. I guess I'll just have to get a clip of a normal flip on Crazy Town later. I'm just gonna grab some medkits and stuff off of this outpost.
Alright.
Damn it. I really wanted to do the double. It's too bad Crazy Town doesn't pay attention.
You are now entering a safe area.
We gotta flip on both of them. I think I'm gonna get Barrett's. Barrett's Bulletproof is on my list. Make Barrett's Bulletproof work for this. I don't really want to go any further down the list because the bonus damage and initial bullet stability is way too nice.
A reminder. Access is strictly prohibited without level 3 biohazard protection gear.
Way too nice on this build. Go. Hey, not bad. Is that all of them?
Area
Okay.
secure.
I think we got all of them.
The boss was over there in the hallway.
Oh, back here this way. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Really sad that I didn't get that double, but flipping Crazy Town will suffice.
We missing somebody?
That would be the rogue that left the group.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Proc status and left. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Crazy Town doesn't need to know our strategy. Because we're going to use it again. And this time we're only going to use it on Crazy Town. It'll all come together for him. He'll start putting the puzzle pieces together. But right now, it's just a matter of Oh, what the fuck? Get the fuck. Okay. I'm still somewhat of the impression that I could run the skill haste. I need gloves first, though, right? I think we all agreed on that. Need gloves. So I can roll skill haste. That would be swell. I get skill haste on the gloves, skill haste on the skill haste on the chest piece. Be in business. We could get our first aid back quickly enough. We would have smart cover relatively swift. Let's put it up high so you can. On this. Pop! 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 Oh god. There it goes. There you go, bud. All you. Nothing I want there. Oh, they're upstairs.
Area secure.
If they... Yeah, whatever. Take them both, because we can still run them through the blender.
I'm gonna grab this dip tech over here real quick.
Yeah, go for it. It all counts, but I just want the boxes. I don't want to waste my time picking up the little pieces off the ground. And then you get some of this. Oh god! Oh, I'm so dead. This is awful. Oh! Oh, I was surrounded by shotgunners.
Almost there.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna get here in time. It's okay. I'm dead as fuck.
Oh, okay.
Just do not pick up my Big Al unless you want me shooting you in the dick.
What are you waiting for?
No, I can't stand when people do that.
Oh, he's gonna hate me. Eee. I just walked in on 2 shotgunners. It was just a bad time for a sniper. I would have risked getting shot in the dick, to be honest with you.
Secure.
Just the way I play. But definitely
If
risked
you want to
it.
extract that, I'll stick around. So I'm gonna get off of here. But if you want to extract now. I can hang out till it gets extracted for you.
Sure.
Just to help you out in case anybody comes. I can try.
Contamination event detected.
Sounds good. Let's just do it now then.
Alright. Because that's always my luck. I'll leave a group or something and go extract and get hijacked or killed.
Level rising.
Oh, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. Yeah, you don't have anything to take out, though. I mean, if you want to go, you can go.
I'll hang out until in like 10 seconds and I'll take off.
Well, it sounds like he doesn't have anything worth flipping for us, so we'll save the flip for later. We'll befriend him. Long con. I'll go find another group for the contamination event.
Chopper is inbound.
Sounds like a plan.
There's
to me.
2 players over behind you.
Oh, I see.
I don't know if they're... Oh, they're going down into the tunnel.
Contamination level critical below strike level.
But you never know. They could clear that.
Yeah, just gonna have to keep an eye on him.
Agent, I am inbound on your position.
Well, they're not doing too good down there.
You got a bird inbound on your position.
Struggling.
Incoming supply
And we got
drops.
supply drops.
Calibrating landing zone coordinates.
I might just join up with them afterwards if they need help.